Marr now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On the give, running right is Howard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down now, it's Howard, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Eagles.
Go. 280! 54!
On first down, they run with Howard. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And this is Hurts with it, right side. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Working from the gun, Wentz. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. DeMarcus Lawrence drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check 99. Check 99. We're going to 54 right here.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Kill. 53. Check 53. Check. Check. Tighten up. 22. Check. Cover.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going to the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
Slam.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here we go, 51. Here we go, 46. Shift.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Here we go, 48. 47's the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. 26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
And an Eagle
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go one more. Hey, alert three. Deuce. 80 weapons.
Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run with Pumphrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So it's 1st and goal and a great up. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to and got his man complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Kill. Watch the ship.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Brandon Graham. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And avoids the contact by sliding. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
There we go. 4-8. 53. Watch the run. There we go. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Mike, 53.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Marr is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Kill. Trump. 51's the mic. Danny. 51's the mic, boy. 51. Watch the screen.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Jim. 47.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! Great 15! Great 15! It's 74! 54! 54's Mike! Hey, Charlie! 54!
Here's Wentz to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. It's caught by Aguilar. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, tight. Check safety. He's checking. Crash.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Aguilar has him. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Again, it's Wentz. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, kill.
Wentz to throw again. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go down at the 28. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Right there, 54, right there. Move! 3 bucks. Hey, one set. Check, Mike, 54.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's get it.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Check. Watch 54.
Other side, solid.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And no, it's incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
46.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Draw play. Elliott. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
54, going to 54. Line.
7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Pollard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch twist. Watch hook. Quick. Slam. Mike 47.
Running with Elliott. And he's got the 1st down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey, 47.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Hey, 26.
Prescott now from the 50. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
47 Mike. Mike 47. Here we go, D. Hey, just.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Line.
It's me and you. Joker.
26.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it?